just a tube.
That does not happen. And so you open the tube.
As we all roll up new characters.
Hooray! And no problem. You open the tube, and there are two pieces of paper within. One of them says, quote, "I never trusted you, Henry." And the other one is a picture which you will see on the middle left.
Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down. You've been rickrolled, buddy.
Apparently, the professor was so angry with his apprentice that he has rickrolled him, and now, by extension, you.
Interesting.
There's some weird shit in my fucking modules when I write them. So anyway, that's what you find
in the photo. All right.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's possible Rick Astley is the ultimate weapon.
Logan, I know this sounds stupid, but it's the way I roll. I take a look at the photo a little closer. There's some interesting architecture behind it. Can I piece together where this photo might have been taken?
No,
type of building.
You do clever shit.
But
no, they just rickrolled it. That's all.
No microdots.
Yeah, check it for steganography. Sure.
You guys do all the clever things ever.
You hold it up to the light.
Oh, it's got an error message. Still don't trust you, Henry. Anyway,
let's get a black light. No, actually, that might be too much for you guys.
Yeah, they might.
We'll wait till after you bathe to play with that light.
All right, so I'm getting myself cleaned up, obviously.
Do you want to rent another room for the evening? You could use the rest.
Let's
and
think
if somebody else is willing to pay for it, otherwise I'm going to the embassy.
Let's think about traveling through the desert next, and how we should approach the old professor without getting blown up or bringing something he might like.
Yeah, I've got some experience handling desert climate from my time in Kandahar, so
nice.
I can help out there.
Survival roll just to know something.
Yeah.
Well, it's according to what you've been told, assuming that you can find it and stuff, which it shouldn't be hard. It's only a half day out, so that's like a few hours of walking through the desert. Assuming you don't have transport, you definitely, aside from like good hats and maybe a bunch of extra water, you guys are fine.
Yeah.
Well, white clothes are better, but for half a day, it's not a big. Logan's walked half a day. I've walked a whole day in the desert before.
Mm-hmm.
I pushed Logan in a wheelchair in the desert before.
That's right.
Wow. I remember that
story. You have to tell that one sometime.
That's about it.
Whatever. All right, gotcha.
You're better off not knowing the details there.
Yeah, exactly.
Started out with Save Me Suede. All right.
What we got to think of is some clever way to get his attention. We know that he had ordered alcohol. Maybe he's getting low on alcohol. We can maybe somehow ingratiate ourselves to him that way.
Well, by the way, everybody give me empathy and evidence analysis rolls for something else that you may have missed. But since your characters lived through it, if you make both, then I'll tell you stuff. If you don't, man.
I made both at minus 30.
You weren't there, unfortunately.
I made both, and I made evidence analysis by half.
You're thinking that when you confronted the Henry Meyer guy, his response and panic were way out of proportion to a couple guys wanting to talk to him and make it clear that they were not going to fuck him in the ass. Way out of proportion. So
yeah, he was also chained to a bed.
Well, yeah, but you usually pay extra for that sort of thing.
Hmm.
So that
So
may be
the-
of some interest.
So
Super out of
we
proportion.
felt he overreacted.
You
to our
do,
presence.
because Suede has apparently not really gotten out with his failed role, and Rock was very busy at the time.
Yeah.
It just shows like occasional cutscenes of like Rock going, "I'm the king of the world."
Yeah. I relay that.
You think maybe he was put a hit out on him? Maybe we can say we got Henry for him?
Or maybe there's just they're both paranoid about people coming for this technology. Maybe
That too.
and if he was that paranoid, maybe the professor would be.
Do you have a junk card, Rad?
I probably do. Here, I got something that'll help you learn Finnish.
Nice.
Ooh,
I think.
I need to go AFK for like 2 minutes, guys. I'll be right back.
Cool.
just off screen, it shows a fire.
Okay, so he likes alcohol.
Yeah, so Ralph
Well
just traded
protected.
me a clueless card.
Oh,
I
nice.
don't
So
recommend read that close before playing.
I know our end of mission hero point reward would be reduced, so I need to check with other players before playing this card, as it tends to really piss off people.
Mhm.
So
Everybody nods sagely.
so
Well, are you completely without a clue as to where to go or what to do next? Is the
Yeah, I think we got
well,
brains.
I mean, we've got more ideas we can try, but yeah, I mean, we're in the middle of kind of thinking about that right now.
Think about Logan. What kind of useful information do you think you're going to get out of Logan with that card on this mission?
go to the fortress. Go.
Yeah, we know he's in the fortress, but how do we get in there without being blown up shot or having this guy throw himself off a cliff out of paranoia?
Yeah, he's not going to give that away.
So we could easily go out there and botch this just by taking the wrong approach.
Uh-huh.
No. No.
Logan says as he starts pre-rolling all the shit that's going to happen to us.
Shows Russ on fire running by. Ah, damn it.
Oh man.
I think we can incorporate that.
If
No,
anybody
this guy
likes
named
Russ
Phil
on fire-
taught me to
We
make
show
a-
up, we set the rock on fire. He'll come out and extinguish the fire,
Mhm.
and we'll all bond. Oh, we'll laugh. We'll share drinks.
It's an interesting plan. I don't like this plan.
It's almost as good as my idea to have someone go into the village and pick up 2 dog statues.
Oh yeah. That was a really good idea.
Ooh, there's something we can barter with.
Rock, quick question. Were you around for the prophecy? Did you hear the prophecy on the dog statues?
No, I did not.
Ah, good. Okay. Got it. I was going to give you a memory roll if you were, but thank you very much.
No, I'm completely unaware of that shit.
Excellent. Excellent.
All right,
So
so
many fucking prophecies in this goddamn game.
Yeah, the prophecy is the person who saves the universe is going to pick up the dog statues and eat a bunch of hearts. Eat your heart out, guys.
well, it's a good way to cast a spell that's going to require more than 20 magic points.
Oh,
If you pick up both those things.
Yeah.
Oh,
then
I'm not aware of what they do.
I-
What do they do? Because I just ran away from the fucking dog. I mean, you remember.
Well, the statue, when it's in your possession, it gives you magic points. That's all I know about it. But
Okay.
you got to murder people to keep the dog
Yeah.
away. But what I was really curious about is what would happen when Kinley picked up the second one. But apparently he wanted to get rid of his too. Boring.
I don't know.
If there's anybody in this group that should be playing with those, it's him.
Yep.
But then,
Well,
I agree.
He's got
But what-
the magic points from hell, so
but what I
Yeah,
liked
he's
about
a
that
mana
setup,
battery.
what I liked about that setup though is someone could pick them both up and then they could just walk the pattern to sever the connection. So that room would actually be a decent room to try something out in.
I'd be worried that they come from alternate time streams and that putting them together, I mean, we probably shouldn't have even put them together in the same room. That may not have been very clever.
Oh, they're probably breeding right now.
Yep. Because I think they're probably, that would probably be a paradox.
Real quick, my favorite story about the PCs not taking care of their shit is when they found the fucking ice torques and then they put them into their fucking unguarded room in the fucking city, and everybody knew where they were and that they left treasure in there. And then they came back later and they're like, I thought we only had 8 ice torques. There's 12 here. What's up with that? I don't know. And then they left them and they just kept multiplying. They went, that's odd. And then somebody stole some. And then they got angry and fucking said, nobody gets them. Then you come and bury them. And it's like, you're not really getting it, are you? So somebody stole some of them and they seem to be self-replicating. And now you're closing the barn door after all the animals that fucked off. Good thinking. It's a nice slow build up.
Yeah, so I'm worried about those dog statues being together. Kinley just dropped it right next to mine when he walked the pattern. I was with him.
Oh, nothing weird happened when he dropped it down next to it?
Nope.
Not immediately.
Not immediately, exactly.
I mean, you could go look or whatever.
We could go to the village and see if something is growing there.
And
like
then
a logrus. Like a logrus right next to the pattern.
Right. Freddie came up with the most boneheaded idea I've heard in a while. He's like, just toss it in the pattern, see what happens. I'm like, yeah, that's a great idea.
Oh, yeah. I remember that. Yeah.
We don't understand how any of this shit works. Let's just, take the plutonium rod and put it into the fucking chemical petrol factory. And what could happen?
Actually, Logan, I did make a shadow lore roll and determined that it was from our shadow. So probably the pattern wouldn't really, I mean, just a theory that the pattern is amber level magic and the dogs are shadow level magic, and it would probably snuff out pretty easily if anything's going to happen. Who knows, though? It's a bad idea.
I wouldn't play with amber shit just to see what happens.
Yeah, exactly. Stuff monkeys with handguns. Yes.
Yeah. That's how I describe many actions of the PCs. It's like, does anybody understand this? No.
Let's slit our throats.
All right, Kinley, you give the monkey the handgun. Make sure it's loaded first. That's right. Now cock it. Okay, now hand it to him. Okay.
Yeah, I handed Freddie a Magitech pistol once and didn't tell him how it, just told him it'd be noisy. Didn't tell him how it would work, and he nearly started a massive gunfight right there at our house in Gothic. Before we got the waddle, before he burned that one down,
So what's your plan regarding this?
Yeah,
got limited time left unless you guys are willing to go overtime. So
we could, it comes back to, we could just go out there, see if we can get his interest, go out there, see if we can sneak in, see if he shoots us on sight. We could try to send him a gift of some sort. We could just send the body of Henry out there. And we didn't trust him either.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. If he was trying to, if Henry was if his life was threatened, and he thought we were there to kill him, then it's possible he might like Henry dead.
Me.
So let's kill Henry, get some cold-blooded killing going.
I think Henry killed himself.
Oh, he died?
That was a big enough fall, right? Because you said we were up on the top floor or something?
If he ain't dead, he ain't happy.
Okay.
That'd be like me jumping off a fifth-story building with a bed chained to my wrist, and you then asking after, a couple days, I wonder if Logan's okay.
I wasn't sure how high up we were.
I didn't fully cast a description of his fumble. That's what happened there. All right. Yeah, that's not good. Well, we could just toss his body in the supply circle and fuck off a little bit and see what happens.
But yeah.
But if he likes him, then that might be like seen as a threat.
Yeah. That's why. All the stuff I'm thinking of could really go either way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think of the gift route right now. But hold on a moment. Hold that thought. I'm going to step away for a moment.
So you do realize that there's just something bigger and scarier than us chasing after these guys too, right?
Yep. It's probably the people that are looking for the overthruster. One theory is that that's what this dude's actually working on, is the overthruster. But yeah, who knows?
Now, is this just
So
the
we know he's
or the oscillation overthruster?
Well, the other blokes called it an overthruster. That's the first I had heard of an oscillation overthruster from that one vendor.
What do you guys want to do? You can go and do your planning, drag Russ along with you. He'll be back when he's back.
So the ideas we had were either go out there with some baksheesh, or we could bring the body of Henry. Maybe that'll ingratiate us to him, because he didn't trust him. And we could talk about how we didn't trust him either. Maybe we could put the shit back in the tube, made it look like it wasn't open, and just say, hey, we brought your stuff back.
A lot of extra work. Why don't you just go there and tell them that the gun dealer, the armaments guy, recommended you?
Yeah, the only other idea that came to me is if we can get him something better to protect his shack with. Munitions, cloaking device.
Let's keep it simple. We can go out and try to talk to him, just bring him some baksheesh like alcohol. I mean, we know he was having alcohol delivered.
Yep.
We don't know if that was him or his lackey.
Yep.
But here's the other thing is, there used to be caravans or merchants that used to take his stuff out there. So we could always pay one of those guys to take us out there, or those are the guys that went out there to roll his ass.
There's so many different possibilities.
Yeah, I mean,
it sounds like we just need to go there and see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, we could pay them to take us out there. I mean, if it was a farther trip, I would say that would definitely be more necessary.
Yep.
But it seems like our friend the Rock here is comfortable in the desert.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's better to have him take us than to go pay people to take us out there to kill us, to take our stuff and then come back.
Well, I'm not a real expert on desert survival, but I did clear us for, take a couple camelbacks and some white clothes, and we'll be fine.
Or the
like Lawrence of Arabia, that's cool too.
That's kind of how I was picturing like the barter town stuff that we had bought. I mean, just kind of shit that you throw on over your. Is that kind of what it looks like?
More rag. No, it's more raggy and stuff. Believe me, when you're in the desert, you want something fucking thin, white or off-white, and then the normal akal, the headpiece.
Yep.
All right.
Okay, so let's go get that.
If dressing like that will help us survive, let's do that.
Yep.
Sure. Which zone would you like to go to buy that stuff?
Oh, we can't get that kind of stuff around here.
Right now, you're currently in the fancy hotel.
In the Gothic, yeah. In Gothic, the clothes are ridiculously priced, so we don't want to do it here. We could probably pick it up in Bartertown. If we have a way to get to Shermer, we could pick it up in Shermer.
Yeah, I was thinking the town in the middle of the desert would have appropriate desert garb.
And we got lots of toilet paper.
There's something better than toilet paper.
What's that?
All you have to do is just go and we go to Schwimmer again. All you have to do is just buy a big old sack of washcloths, cotton washcloths. They could be rewashed, reused, nice and wet and soft on the tushy.
Mm-hmm.
In Bartertown, now they've got reusable toilet paper, the new toilet paper.
Give me
But,
a business roll.
all right, I heard of business.
Yep. Oh, wow.
How's everybody else's business doing?
Oh, okay. Everybody?
Yeah, he said out loud, and I asked for a business roll.
Nope. Hey, Raslin's got it.
Raslin's like, fuck reusable. I want to sell them shit for the rest of their lives.
Oh,
But we
God,
also-
yeah.
I agree with that, but you said the toilet paper was also a current commodity that was only necessary now,
Well,
and not necessarily later.
he might become the toilet paper king of all the zones for all we know. It just depends on what he feels like doing.
I think baby wipes would be super nice too, and they may be worth more.
They are, but they're stored in plastic.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, right.
Whereas toilet paper, you also don't have to worry about it getting punctured, dried out, anything like that. You pretty much just, and it's wrapped in other paper, which will also get used as toilet paper. And so, yeah, it's and it's super lightweight. You can carry a lot of toilet paper around if you want to.
Yeah, we could go by Shermer and get a little bit more, and that way we can gear up and we can take some toilet paper out to the professor.
Can I
Sure,
make a
love that.
suggestion? Can we just drop a case off of that at the fucking embassy for my own ass?
Well, if you'd like to go spend like $500 of toilet paper, you will have a lot of fucking toilet paper.
I don't care about anybody else's ass, just my ass.
Yeah, that's back in the year 2000. It'd still be like 500 rolls of really good toilet paper, or maybe double that of shitty toilet paper. Since you're not getting the good kind, then you got 1,000 rolls of fucking TP. Which, if you leave it at the embassy, from the amount of people you've seen there, it should be gone in a couple of days.
I'm only concerned about the one roll in my backpack, considering I only live for 3 days at a time. I only shit 3 times in my life. And then next month I'll do it again.
That's true. I was just thinking we could fill McKay's office with toilet paper next time he walks in. Freaking Charmin factory in there.
You can't get in.
Yeah, nobody's allowed in his office for good reason, apparently.
Yep.
All right. So let's do another run then. That's fine.
No problem. How much money would you like to spend on toilet paper?
Let's just get enough for us to carry right now. We don't need to stock a warehouse or the embassy full of it at the moment.
Spend $1 per roll and then just enjoy yourself.
By the way, Raslin, I wouldn't mind like 100 Shermer bucks. I got no Shermer cash.
There you go.
Thank you.
Here, you need something, Swade?
Yeah, is this hot off the press?
No, this is legit.
Of course it is.
Wink, wink.
Say no more.
Let's see. All right. So we stock up on toilet paper, go to Bartertown and barter for some Lawrence of Arabia garb.
No problem for all three of you. 4 roll, or actually, wait, give me a bargain roll, Wrestling Rad. You're sitting there going, you can wipe this on your ass. Look how smooth it is. You guys are like, no problem. 3 rolls of toilet paper. You guys have full Lawrence of Arabia outfit. Right now, it's the hot new ass commodity.
We getting water skins with that too?
No.
Gonna need water.
How much did you give me there, Rad?
$100. You want more? Here, take 1,000 each.
All right.
Oh, cool. All right.
Mark,
I put most of that in my pack.
how many rolls of toilet paper do you have left?
So,
Carrying around.
we had about 14 rolls before, and then I figure, how many do you think we could put in our backpacks? Maybe get like a sack full of them. Is that going to be 100 rolls?
I doubt you get that much. Think about how big a roll of toilet paper is.
30.
Yeah, we're divided among 3 people.
Think about like one of those big things of toilet paper. It has like 30 rolls, and people are like,
Mhm. Yeah.
No, 12 roll is about
All right,
about as big as my. my
Is
body right here.
10 rolls each acceptable? I mean, that's
Yeah, that's what I was saying. 30 rolls altogether.
Ah, okay, yes, jolly good.
all right.
Welcome to the toilet paper commodities.
So the water skins, you said we could trade for some water skins? They
The
have
look
those?
on Rascal Rad's face when he suddenly realizes spices go in one end, toilet paper is used on the other.
Mm.
Full deal. Yeah, another 3 rolls of toilet paper. You got three water skins. Good ones.
All right.
Very little radiation, sir.
Very good.
All right.
Okay, you guys are, and you get water, and you're ready to go.
4 hours later.
4 hours later, you guys are walking through the desert. I'm going to need either a navigation roll from somebody just to not fuck it up. Who's the navigator?
Let's see. I am okay at land navigation, unless any of you are professionals.
And by the way, navigation is at a plus 30% because it's fucking easy directions. Go that way.
I feel pretty confident in my skill, but not my rolling, so it's up to you.
I'm so bad that I'm not confident in either, so.
I'll do it. That's fine.
All right.
Okay.
Everybody rolled to support Suede by giving him unwanted, unnecessary advice.
I am so not doing, I'll fumble it, so no.
Okay.
All right. You want to support me, Rod?
I do so.
Right. And I'll play
God
this
damn.
card.
Here comes the failed roll.
No. Here we go. You ready?
15 up.
All right. And find it here. Where are we going again?
Navigation land.
Hey.
All right. In the distance, you guys about 20 kilometers away from Bartertown, half a day travel, you see an old ruined stone building of some sort with a new door on it, and there's a lot of signs saying beware of explosives posted around. It looks like it's an old stone building on top of some sort of like mountain cliff spire thing. There's only one reasonable approach to it. I mean, if you wanted to, you could scale up the fucking back of the crumbly stone and shit in the desert. Desert wind continuing to go. Here's what it looked like in the distance.
Need the picture screen up.
Oh. I thought it would just do what I wanted it to without me doing anything special.
Oh, no, computers don't do that.
Oh.
They do exactly what you tell them to.
I'm fucked.
Yep, exactly. Okay. So kind of a base of a tower.
Kinda. And there's, you guys go up and there's like a circle made out of small stones, and like a little trail leads up to it, and there's signs here and there that say warning, mines. And then there's a little sign that says leave packages here, beyond is death and pain. It appears that from the edge of the circle to the door is close to half a football field of pain and misery waiting for you.
This reminds me of the rice paddies.
It really does.
Apocalypse now. Right. So what were we going to do again? We should have gotten a mine detector.
Blow. You don't see any signs of life, nor lookouts or anything like that from the tower. Even your best spot hidden rolls and staring at it really hard don't unveil any secrets to it, other than the fact that the door looks newish.
Mm-hmm.
Now, on the picture is also a side door thing that looks like it's off to the right, but that door looks old.
Okay.
So I'm guessing, I thought some people came out here and got blowed up. I guess they didn't. Or they came out here and reset it all.
Yeah. Yeah, I was expecting craters too.
Or if it's a big bluff.
Yeah, you first.
All right.
There are plenty of places if you wanted to go off of the path through what is marked as a minefield. You get to the edge of a cliff and throw off bodies if you felt like it. There are some vultures that are circling around over your heads as though they know a meal may be coming.
Either of you know about the demolitions or traps?
I got a little bit of demolitions from the Army. I'm from the Navy.
So you said we're about 50 yards away from the building. There's a circle for dropping stuff off.
Mm-hmm.
And then
It goes path, circle, mines, building door, safety, mines, death, pain, sand. I mean, you could just say, I'm going to ignore the mine signs and trudge forward toward the building and see what happens.
Yep.
So I wonder if there's a second entrance to this place. I wonder how Henry got out without setting off the mines, or maybe he just knew where to step. Yeah,
there doesn't seem to be any indicators. It seems like it would be really hard to find your bearings and actually.
So do we see mines here above ground, or is it like little hills in the ground?
No, it looks like there's a lot of little possible mines every fucking where, and all that. It's hard to tell because the wind is always blowing the desert sands. In fact, there could be bodies here that have been blown over the sands by the wind. For all you know.
Right.
Yeah, I'm wondering how they oriented. If it's always shifting, how would they? I mean, knowing where the mines isn't really good enough. You have to have some visualization of where the mines are.
Or you just walk around the outer edge. They could have an easy marked path like that. Just walk around the edge.
Right. Okay. So we should have brought a mine detector.
Or they don't even use this.
Great idea when you were back in Shermer. You could have bought one for like $100, $200. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
So you want to call this shit off and go get a mine detector?
It might make more sense than just blindly wandering up this path where we don't know the mines are, unless we want to try to find a separate entrance.
At this point, Jacob, the Rock Ebersol, begins to have a flashback of running through a fucking minefield with a big fucking bunny
suit. Yes.
Yeah, I got an idea. How about you two stay here? I'll go to Shermer, get us a mine detector, and then you pull me back.
Very good.
Trump card. Well, with the way the trump card works of an individual, would I have to pull you through, or would you pull me through if you're using my card?
I think I would pull you through, right, London?
He would need your card to call you because you won't know when he's actually got it, and you don't want to try calling.
We have
until it's time.
The card in me doesn't work unless I can shape back.
We have
He broke his card, so you need somebody to go whose card still works.
We have the interstellar Duvalakis as far as communicating with each other.
That's a blinder way to do it.
So we could just do that real quick, and then you could pull me back here, that sort of thing. So if I gave them that card and they use my card to contact me, they could pull me back through the card, or can I only pull them through?
If you give them your card and they contact you, then they can offer to pull you through, and then you can come through.
Does the contact leave any visible? I mean, does like a freaking vortex open up wherever he is?
Yeah.
When we contact? Yeah, okay.
It's a big fucking holographic thing that opens up. Da, 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 da.
Okay, so yeah, you do that. Get someplace safe. Use the phone, and we'll pull you through.
All right. So you got your thing set up to where you can actually be contacted, or is it on silent?
I check to see if it works. I guess that's a computer use, right?
Test out your gear, wrestling. Take a card for thinking of this before needed. Yay! Rock, take 2 cards for coming up with the idea of a fucking mine detector. Yay! You don't know if it'll work in this zone, but by God, it's still a good idea. All right, so
Did you give me 2 cards, or do I need to draw 2 cards?
B. All I need now from Wrestling and Rad is a simple luck roll to make sure you can trump over to Shermer, buy his shit, or did somebody wander into frame or break your trump card or dig up the statue for no good reason, or maybe vandals spray painted it. Shows a kid with a can of spray paint. Nope. Logan called it again.
Any reroll cards?
Now that you got out of the way with the bad roll, why don't you just try running across the minefield?
We're all lucky enough.
Good. I like that. Take a card there, Ralphie.
This is where what was that called? A dramatic skill resolution? That was always fun.
I got some nice cards, including a slip up, by the way. I got a slip up. I've got a master pay, which is 2 actions. A lot of these are combat useful, and I don't think we're going to see any combat, but
by the way, you know they can just click on your cards and see what you have.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh, you can do that now?
Try it. Be careful not to click steal card though, because it's a pain.
Yeah, it used to all be skulls.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh.
So let's see.
If base cards don't click, then all you gotta do is refresh the page, and then you can click it.
Yeah, if I was to discard down, I'd probably discard the D8 damage, and then nobody is useless.
All right, let's see. I've got a research card, a more loot card, round revision. Need to get one of those.
Let me see if I've got garbage.
Yep. You might as well bring the card table back up, Logan.
Roger.
I think we're going to be doing stuff.
I got pretty weird cards. I'm okay with those.
Okay, I'll just discard down.
All right. Now, do you want to trade your reroll for me to reattempt my luck? Or
Sure.
No, they want you to run through a minefield screaming. But whoever runs through right after you has a better chance of not having a problem.
Right. Let's see. Yep. Oh.
That's true. I remember that. It said like plus 30 for the second person and plus 60 for the third.
Uh-huh. I asked.
Okay, we're done there. Play that card.
All right. I'll hand you.
White boy.
What's that?
Play that funky music, white boy.
Play that funky music, white boy.
All right, so just make sure we're clear about it. I've given you the card of me.
Right.
And
see if your trump card works to get to Shermer, or if that little brat has spray painted the fucking statue.
Okay, made it.
Oh, he goes and spray paints something else.
All right. We execute the plan.
Excellent. He goes over there. Now you have 2 choices with your metal detectors. You can buy a cheap one, or you can buy an expensive one. The cheap one's 100. The expensive one's 200. Which do you want?
I want the expensive one.
That's a really good choice. And you buy the expensive one, and you figure it out. I hope I can make this all work. Beep, beep. Okay, you spent some time playing with it. Beep, beep. It's metal. Oh, the card's metal.
Is this like run on batteries? Can I get extra batteries for it? That sort of thing?
Done. Mark off now $30. You get extra batteries, 2 of them. And you've got the headphones and shit. You're ready to go. All you got to do is make the call. You've already tested your gear. You make the call, and you go, bring me back. And he goes, and he brings you back. And you're back here.
All right. I've got a mine detector. There's some batteries. Extra batteries.
Excellent. All right. Are you someplace discreet?
They've already brought you back.
I think he's just fast-forwarded through all that.
Okay, cool. Okay.
All right. Let's switch. Let me take the card. You take the card of me back. Just make sure we do that. And And here, I'll hand you the mine detector
Sorry.
that our
Okay,
special
I've got
forces guy.
some demo. Anyone else got some demo?
You are totally ready to try it. Now, who's going to be using the mine detector?
I have no demolition skill.
You got demos, Floyd?
You really don't need it because it just goes beep really loud if there's metal under it.
Okay, I'll be using the mine detector
But Ryan,
because
you are making two big assumptions with this. First, you're assuming that the mines are made of metal.
Yeah, I thought of that earlier.
I thought of that.
Oh, yes. I know how to make mines that aren't made of metal. And second, the one that players may have forgotten about, Russ, since you're using it, give me a willpower times 2 roll
Oh,
to make it work. Because tech doesn't work in this fucking zone. Worth a shit.
Nope. Can I just keep trying?
Oh, wait, no, sorry. It's not times 2, it's times 5. Would that have made times 5?
16 times 5 is
No, that's too
80.
low.
Yes, it would have made it.
God damn. Okay, I take an extra card for math. All right. So,
Calculator, it's not a big deal.
yeah, sorry. That's fine. Tech is okay, and it's above cowboy tech, so you make it fucking work. Right.
Okay.
Now,
Logan, before we start walking physically into the minefield, I'm going to reach out with my arm and wave it around and see if something goes off. And I'm going to keep doing that until something goes off to make sure.
I know how a metal detector works. Now, what the metal detector is going to do is it's going to give you a free reroll on your luck roll because sometimes shit can go bad anyway. And not all the mines are metal because somebody's a dickhead who planted them. So go ahead and give me a luck roll at full. If you miss it, then you get he goes, beep, beep, no, beep, and he makes a meandering course, and you guys are following back. Now, you two, give me who's following right in his footsteps?
Yeah, I'll follow.
Give me a luck roll plus 30. And Swade, give me a luck roll plus 60. Because you can still fuck this up. It's really hard. You're just trying to step in the big stepped-in footprints.
Good there. Good there.
Oh, yeah. Right, you guys easily, with the use of a fucking metal detector, reach the fucking... Now, you've got two choices in doors. You've got the old-looking door or the new-looking door.
Just check everything real close to see if the doors themselves look like they're rigged to blow or anything like that.
The old-looking door is kind of bowed out just a little bit. It looks like a kind you push to open. Mm-hmm. And just looking at the crap on it, it doesn't look like it's been opened in quite some time. The new-looking door looks new.
Okay.
Or why don't I just boost you up and you could take a look over the wall? It's all broken down.
That's another way to go. Take a card for lateral thinking. All right. So, Swade, give me a strength roll as you pick up Rassel and Rad, who doesn't really expect it. So,
if I begin to sway, I try not to drop him behind me.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
No.
It would be funnier.
All right, behind me then. Just for the comedic effect for Logan.
I'll tell you what. Anything except a fumble, you will not toss him into the minefield.
Hey.
Fumble, you've got to pull him into the minefield. So you pick him up, and he looks over, and it looks like there's a gun rigged up to the door and stuff, but it's not currently attached. It looks like it could be attached, not attached. But from here, it's real easy to just climb over the wall. Why isn't the gun attached to the door? It'd be really easy. Somebody didn't. I don't know why, but that's just how it is. So you climb over the wall. Give me a climb roll plus 30. You're already on the wall. You have to fumble to fall back off onto the Ralph side. If you just fail, you could fall on the inside and take some damage. If you make it, no damage.
Well, wait a minute. Do we actually want to climb over the wall, or do we want to...
You're literally sitting on the wall. Right,
that's a perfect position.
We're not breaking and entering yet. Do we want
around? And also from your vantage,
Can I smell a rotting corpse?
Oh, give me a smell roll.
I'm just thinking, if I found somebody wandering in my house, they might not be alive very long.
Yep.
Cut to it shows a guy in the camera behind him just walked by. How's that smell roll going?
That's funny. Let's see.
Yes.
Oh, happy pie.
Yes,
Nice.
you smell one of the happy pies may have opened, but you're
You're-
really grateful that Rock showered recently.
You're in a perfect position there, Rad. Just lay forward on your chest. Trust me here. Just lay forward on the wall on your chest.
Okay.
Right, Rock, here. Up you go.
Yep.
Rad, grab his arm.
I grab him.
Right. No problem. Give me a new strength roll. Rock, give me a climb roll. Wrestling, give me a strength roll.
Failed my climb roll.
Rock goes, carry me, Suede. And
Oh,
Suede goes,
I got a critical strength roll. Maybe I grab Ross
you
by the
want
hand.
to pull him up by his arm, and he's now on the wall.
Right, now both of
He
you
now
on the
has
wall.
one arm. You pull his arm off.
Beats you with the arm and goes, get on the wall. And then you do. You're like,
Okay.
Right, now both of you. Uppy.
Okay. I'll make my strength roll.
As you uppy him.
Failed that too.
Nope.
Failed.
They drop you again. They lift you and they go, your hand, it's slipping. And it shows like scenes from that Sylvester Stallone thing. And
Yeah.
you go, ah! And you're just standing there going, ah!
I think you're going to have to climb it yourself. We're apparently weak as little girls.
Wait a minute. So we're up on the wall. We're looking down. There's a gun. It's not attached. I mean, we could just lower ourselves and open the door.
Yeah.
I have a feeling we could just open the door.
See, the way you did that, I thought you were trying to like some team building exercises here.
Yep.
The trust fall.
Oh, man.
Catch me.
Trust fall in a minefield.
Okay, so does somebody want to climb down on the inside and see if anything's trapped? Or
Sure, I'll do that.
All right, give me a simple climb roll. Okay, you take absolutely no damage. You carefully lower yourself down. There's no weird clicks from the stonework and shit. And you go over and you get ready to touch the door. Are you wanting to be panicky or just open it?
I'll just open it.
It opens up. You see Suede on the other side. Ah! No, you open it. Suede's just standing there looking at you going, this is a trust fall.
This was a lot easier than we thought it was going to be.
Yeah, apparently.
All right. May I come in?
I don't know. It's not my house.
All right. I close the door behind me.
What are you, a vampire?
Little late now. I'm in.
All right, you've all made it into the fortress. Yay! Now, inside here are a few interesting things just inside. Now, one of the big interesting things, I don't know what they're called, but they're the double doors that you can open like this. They go into like the cellar and stuff. They're usually on the outside of the house and stuff.
Cellar doors.
Storm doors.
Or Hick's lip, right. They've got those that are here, but also, in addition to that, hold on a second. It looks like there are 3 big devices here. Everybody give me their... they look like they've got tubes with some sort of thing sticking out and big shells with fins and stuff.
Yeah.
near
Like
borders.
Yeah, a lot like that. 3 of them. They look like they'd be super hard to move. They're set up on the crumbling walls, and they face the only realistic. They're like just behind the walls, so you could like lob shit over the walls out into the area that you were walking up as a strong way to get somebody to fuck off. It looks like there's ammo underneath blankets and stuff like that. The side door that you can see over here looks like on your side somebody's filled in like boulders and shit to keep anybody from being able to open it. And now the cellar doors, it looks as though they were at one time concealed. Like there's like a tarp that has like dirt and stuff glued on it so that you could put it over it and conceal it. But somebody has like left it partially off.
Okay, so we got to think about how far the previous people got, because it seems like they got here and pulled the tarp off or whatever. I think we're going to have a hard time once we get to the place where they got killed.
The front door, was it unlocked?
Yeah. It looks like it can lock from your side, though.
Yeah. When we close it, I'm gonna just lock it just for.
He goes.
So it almost appears as that Henry and the professor might have left, or maybe Henry killed the professor and took it, but the professor hid it. That kind of thing.
Well, didn't somebody say they sent people out here and they never came back?
I heard. Can
I make a memory roll on that, Logan?
I heard Jack mention that too, but I don't remember hearing that. I just remember hearing about like the merchants coming out, dropping stuff off in the circle. I don't remember hearing about people coming out to fuck with them or something.
Right. Okay.
But I'm not sure. I might have misremembered.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
Mystery. No escaping. That's for the mystery.
Okay. I need to get rid of a card.
No escaping death for me, destiny. Yep.
You got it?
I've got a hive mind if you think that'll be useful if we get separated or something. Otherwise, I'm tossing it.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that does.
I'll read it to you. The game pauses. All PCs can trade cards. When the PCs choose to resume the game, the effects of this card end. NPCs who have card play enabled by the have a NPC draw 4 cards may be affected with this card. It allows us to do card play without being physically present with each other.
The party's really, I've noticed all the players we've got now are really good at sticking together, so that card doesn't really come up often.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking of tossing it.
Yeah. It looks like several locks and crossbeam have been engaged on the door. It appears that there's no way out. You seem to be trapped in here forever. And worse than that, your mic is muted.
Do we go down the stairs, or where do we get locked in?
No. We just closed the front door and relock it.
He just closed and locked the front door. He's
right.
Just, yeah. He's just getting Logan.
I don't know if you were here. Did you hear his
mortar shells?
Mortar shells, mortar tubes.
Yeah, my brain turned off at that point, so it's all good.
Get one more card. Get rid of one more card there, Russ.
Oh yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna hold on to clogging greed. I've got the more loot card. Let's see. I'm gonna get rid of clueless.
More mortar shells.
Yeah, that's a good one to get rid of. Never use that card.
Now, I just want to double check something here. I know this guy was working on other weaponry. Can't hear me? Is that better?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. So you said there was a gun like braced up to shoot at the front door. I'm not touching, not fucking with, but is there any dates, names, serial numbers, anything stamped? What kind of gun is it? Modern day?
It looks like an old-fashioned shotgun, double barrel, and it's a pretty simple trap. It's like I hook up the wires to this like little wheel thing and then put them to. Excuse me,
Run!
Oh no, his house is on fire.
Pop-Tart.
Pop-Tart. Okay, let's see here.
Yes, Logan has set off more than one fire. I've actually seen Logan catch a toaster on fire with a Pop-Tart. So
I can see that.
Yeah, that's a better story than pushing him through the desert in a wheelchair.
Yep. Are you guys in the army together? Is that where that story comes from? No. Okay.
I knew him right when he got out. I met him.
Okay.
Like a few months after, I think.
Yeah.
Never been the same since.
None of us have.
Yes, it does kind of change your life to meet Logan. Okay, we've been talking about you, Logan.
Good.
All right. How about the
mortars? You narcissistic bastard. All right.
Mortars with fins and all that good stuff and steel tubes in the 1800s. See, just double checking. I know it's about the time.
I know it's about the time. Give me a history roll.
All right.
Yeah, good question. Can we all make that?
Yeah.
Nope, no checking history for me. Nope.
You guys look at them carefully.
Nope.
Everybody looks at each other and shrugs. They look kind of old even to you.
Yeah, I knew it was close, but I didn't know if it was now. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
all-
think
It's supposed to be.
I don't think that's 1890s tech, which is what this cell is, right?
Yeah, I don't
You're
think-
not sure what date it's supposed to be or what tech level you're at exactly.
But everybody was carrying around 1890s, and that wasn't bringing MIVs, right?
Not 1890. Well, again, you're not sure exactly what. Okay, Russ. Here's a pop quiz for you. What's one of the items that's different in the 1890s than the 1860s?
Rifles.
What was the difference?
I think rifling.
No.
Bolt action versus clip.
You're not sure what year you're living in.
Got it. Yeah, I don't know gunborn history.
what was it,
Right.
lever
Well,
action?
any technological like hoop skirts or whatever would have been fine too. But no worries. So you're not sure if these things match or not, but they don't
It's
look
close
new.
enough.
Yeah, you think so? Maybe you guys all failed your history rolls.
Well,
Yeah,
we're not
history
either.
So